Hey guys, in today's video I just wanted to introduce the concept of celebration, and then I want to show you guys the video I created for my first wedding, which was my aunt's wedding, just to kind of tie it all together so that you can kind of grasp the vibe that I'm trying to introduce with this process or with this concept. So aside from celebrating maybe yourself just to live life and have fun and make sure that you're doing all these things, there's a hidden benefit in there in the form of checkpoints. What do I mean by checkpoints? Checkpoints are kind of the idea, just like in video games, where you progress up to a certain point where you can save it and come back to that later in case you die or mess up or this or that. So how we relate that to life is by celebrating, we create a checkpoint just by product of. So when you have say like a really special date, or so say like you have like a really special date with yourself, you go out and you're sitting with yourself and you say, you know what, I see how things have been going on in my life, and today I want to create some boundaries. Today I want to create a contract with myself so that I never go back on this. And if I do, then like that's just not even in question, because I need this to make this happen. And this is setting up a checkpoint for you so that you can later on down the line, you can go back to this checkpoint. Say you messed up, or say that one of those boundaries were maybe threatened or violated. You can go back to that date that you had with yourself, that checkpoint, and ensure and kind of just go over everything that you promised to yourself. And you basically go down the checklists of like, am I doing these things? Am I really holding myself up to my own standards? And if not, like we've got to go make another change. Like we've got to go, have another date with ourselves, or make some sort of a change, or go to therapy, or just make some sort of a change, because you know that that's not something that you want in your life. These checkpoints are kind of opportunities for you to tap into the reality that you want. This is your life, and this is just one of the tools, the byproduct of why it's important to celebrate your life. And there's all kinds of ways to celebrate and create these checkpoints. You have like a marriage, which is a super important time in your life. Emotions are high and everything's going on. Birthdays, Christmas, holidays. Like any time that you're basically investing a certain amount of energy and a certain type of energy that's going to have an emotional impact on your life that you can remember easily. And that's why it's different from any other day, because you're not going to remember those days. These checkpoints are easy to remember, they're easy to come back to, and these memories are more abundant in details. I think back to the wedding that I did, this is my very first wedding, what was going on through my mind, like sort of a double-edged sword, because no matter what type of energy, what kind of vibe you put into it, that's what's going to trickle its way into your everyday life after that. Because such as like me doubting that I had the ability to pull off that wedding. Yes, I did and everything, but I still do have some doubts in my photo shoots. Like I'm still like having similar questions to exactly what was present in that time. But the best time for me to have tackled that is during that wedding. That's when it opens up an opportunity for me to set my intentions on exactly how I want to live my life day after that. Or every photo shoot, or every wedding, or every video that I do after that. And in the video, you're going to see how many emotions were involved in that entire occasion. And you're going to be able to feel this sort of presence of like, this is life. Like there's a lot of life happening right now in this video. And that feeling, that intensity of life, those are the points in life. Those are the celebrations that create this gateway, this portal to these checkpoints. And if we are able to start utilizing these checkpoints while we're celebrating, then we are able to tap into our desires and tap into our intentions and tap into who we are and who we want to be. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope that makes sense. And let me know if I've inspired you to maybe go out, have a solo date, or have some sort of a celebration, whether it's even just like staying in one day, grabbing some roses, a hot bath, and watching a movie. Like it may be a little more subtle, but these are still gateways to checkpoints. These are still opportunities to celebrate your life. So if you do have anything to share with me, definitely put it down in the comments, like this video, and share with your friends. If you feel like there's some value to be gained from this, enjoy the video. Peace.
from the very start. Oh, you left me here just to fall apart. If I wrote you a letter, would I have a chance? Would you read my letter if I had it sent? If I wrote you a letter, if I wrote you a letter.
I like to grab things and people that show their body. Cause I ain't doing it. Love you, my baby girl. Love me a baby.
Far away.